I'm about to do your Virgo January 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the romantic love story between you and your romantic person of interest. Virgo, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Virgo love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Virgo love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Virgo reading for today, because today, we're going to take a look at the love story between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by pulling 3 cards for you, Virgo, 3 cards for your person, and then 3 cards for the energy of the connection between the two of you. And we're going to take a look at all these energies in terms of the recent past, the current energies for January 2021, as well as the energies of the immediate future coming up. Then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every single Virgo person on the whole planet all at the same time. So regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now enough yakking, let's get on with this Virgo reading for today, and let's start by getting 1 card to represent Virgo's energy in this connection in terms of the recent past, please. Okay, that was piece of cake. Okay, the overall energy of this reading is the 9 of Pentacles. Now the 9 of Pentacles is the singles card. This is with you, without you, even in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I got my finances in order. I've got my material world in order. I've got everything I need to do this all by myself if need be. So that's the overall energy of the reading. This is also an energy of like enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like you've already put in the hard work, and this is you just enjoying the payoff of that hard work. So let's see what we have going on here. Now in the recent past, Virgo, your energy in this connection is the Star. Your person has the 6 of Pentacles, and for the connection between you, we have the 5 of Wands. Now the Star, this is a card of healing. This is a card of hope. This can be a card of divine guidance, like the guiding light from the universe. This is the card that comes immediately following the Tower in the major arcana. So you never get to the Star until you've been through a Tower moment. This is the light that shows up to guide you from the universe after a Tower moment happens. It's how you can find your way again. It's where your hope comes from. It's how you can see your way to move forward. This is also a card of wish fulfillment. In a love reading, this can signify that you view your person as a gift from the universe. You view your person as the one for you. It can mean any of those things. So let's clarify this Star card. This is also Aquarius energy here. So let's clarify this Star card for Virgo, please. Why is the Star here in the recent past for Virgo? Okay, we're going to take an extra one, it would appear. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, so you're showing up in your own reading already. This is a card of isolation, withdrawal, going internal, doing some soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, shining your inner light on something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So that usually happens. This isn't something that you choose to do. This is something that you're kind of forced into most of the time. Something happens to put you into Hermit mode. Right under the Hermit, we have the 5 of Swords here. So this is a painful situation. 5s are conflict. Swords are about thoughts. Swords are about communication. So this can be a conflict in your thoughts, like having negative thoughts about yourself, negative thoughts about your person, about this situation that you're in, about the connection even. This can be a conflict in communications, like bitter words, like arguing, nitpicking each other, cussing and screaming, some sort of a fight, some sort of a painful situation, it would appear, has put you into Hermit mode. left you with this star energy in the recent past, an energy of healing. Now to clarify the star, we got another major arcana here, Judgment. Another major arcana card, the Emperor. We got the Ten of Cups. And another major arcana, we got the Hanged Man. So out of the 5 cards that I'm looking at here for you, 6 cards I'm looking at, 5 of them are major arcana cards. The one that's not is the Ten of Cups. So this is looking like very powerful energy here. This Judgment card, this has a couple of meanings. This is either you passing your own final verdict and judgment on something, as in making a final decision about something. Or, I mean, we're looking at 9 of Pentacles as the overall energy of the reading, the singles card. This could be telling me that you're passing your own final verdict and judgment on this connection, as in calling it quits. This could also be telling me, since this is a card of second chances, that you want a second chance in this connection, that you're trying to reconcile this, you're trying to resurrect it from the grave, bring it back to life. We also have Aries energy here in the Emperor card. This is an energy of taking control, taking charge of a situation, potentially setting some boundaries. The Emperor is a master manifester. He's got all the tools, abilities, resources. He's got everything he needs to put together a plan to get what he wants and then to execute that plan. Looks like what you want here is this Ten of Cups. This is 2 people who are emotionally happy, who are full of self-love in and of themselves, but they're combined together into a happy connection here, a happy relationship. This is like the happy fairy tale ending card, the happy home life card, the happy family card. This is most people's goal in terms of a love connection in life. But then we have this Pisces energy in the Hanged Man. This card represents progress being halted, no forward movement, stagnation. Now the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's looking at things from all these different perspectives, different points of view, different angles than he would normally look at things. And he's doing that because he's trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward. 2 of the most powerful cards in tarot about trying to figure out what to do moving forward are these 2 cards right here, and you've got both of them. So yeah, it looks like, even though I'm not seeing a tower for you, it looks like at some point in the past, just prior to wherever this reading is starting from in the past, looks like you had some sort of tower moment. I've got a painful situation showing up here right under this Hermit card. I feel like that's what forced you into Hermit mode. It's kind of forced you into a spot where you're trying to heal, but you still have hope that you can take control of this situation and resurrect it and get your Ten of Cups with this person. It's just right at this point in the past, progress was stagnated. There was no forward movement. Now for your person, Virgo, they have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity, reciprocity, like you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. You do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This is like an equal give and take, balance type energy. So let's clarify this Six of Pentacles for Virgo's person in the recent past, please. Okay, we're taking an extra card again, it would look like. Looks like we're taking a couple of extra cards here. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. Now, this is an ending to something. Tens are completions, they're endings. This is usually a swift or painful ending, sometimes an ending that your person didn't see coming. This can represent an ending in betrayal, but nonetheless, this is an ending to something. We have the Queen of Swords next, which is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now, she'll let you speak your truth. The problem is she already knows the truth, so the truth you speak to her better damn well match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth. It's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. Now, we're clarifying this Six of Pentacles here. Equal give and take, balance. The very first card that came out is the Six of Pentacles again. This is the universe just saying, dude, I done told you this is a balanced connection. This is equal give and take. I'm not sure I'm buying that, though. I'm not sure I'm buying that. Because another meaning that this Six of Pentacles can have is the Merchant giving to two, as in there being more than one person that your person is giving to, you being one of them, and there could be someone else. I'm not 100% convinced of that just yet, although I'm starting to lean that direction just a little bit here. Now the next card we have to clarify that Six of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. The thing that I'm having trouble swallowing here is if this is such a balanced connection, if your person is so balanced and there's equal give and take with them, why are things coming to an end? Why is there a Ten of Swords and a Queen of Swords here about someone getting cut off? I'm getting ahead of myself, but the next card in the immediate or the current energies for January 2021 for your person is a Three of Swords as well, which is a card that indicates a third-party situation. Whenever I see the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles that close together in a reading, this usually changes the meaning of this for me from something balanced where it's equal give and take to someone giving to two. I'm also seeing that you've got a star here, which means at some point prior to this there was a tower for you. Why would you be trying to heal this situation, having hope that it can be healed, trying to resurrect it, having progress being halted? Why would that be taking place if this is such a balanced connection? Now, we do have this Eight of Pentacles. This is putting in the work on something or being willing to put in the work on something. The Seven of Wands is a card of being walled off and defensive. It's also a card that can tell me that your person is defending themselves against some sort of accusations here, which they could be getting accused of having two people, giving to two, putting in work with more than one person here. This is also a card that can say that your person is willing to fight for what it is that they believe in, fight for what they want. Next, we have a Four of Swords. This is about taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break, doing some healing, going internal to do some serious thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. We saw the Hermit on the bottom of the deck for you, Virgo. This is the minor arcana version of that Hermit card. In the Hermit, I said that that's not something you normally choose to do. You're kind of forced into Hermit mode. This is a little bit more toned down version of that energy. This Four of Swords, this is something that you do choose to do. So it's like your person is choosing to take a break here. Then we have a Two of Swords. This is about a decision needing to be made, only the decision's not being made, either because your person doesn't have enough information to make the decision, there's something that they can't see, hence this blindfold, or there's something that they do see, they just don't want to look at it, and that's stopping them from making the decision. There's some sort of decision needing to be made, potentially about them giving to two people, about some sort of ending, about who to cut off. Now this is Libra energy. Your person could be dealing with the Libra outside of this connection. Right under that Queen of Swords we have a Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. This is about moving forward quickly and successfully. It's about moving past the problems, the challenges, the obstacles of the past, moving past all that quickly and successfully. Right under that we have a Three of Swords. Heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third-party situation. Now for the energy of the connection between the two of you in the recent past, Virgo, we have the Five of Wands. Fives are conflict. Wands are about passion and desire. So this is a conflict in desire. Conflict in terms of what it is that you guys both want. This is the connection between you. So this is kind of a shared energy here. Some sort of internal conflict that you're both having. Tell me more about this Five of Wands for the connection in the recent past, please. Why is this Five of Wands here? Why is this Five of Wands here for Virgo and their person? I feel like there's a lot going on here. These cards are separating out. And I don't feel like we're done. Told you. Bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Swords again. Some sort of ending. There's some sort of internal conflict related to an ending of this connection, which is what I'm seeing here with your person being walled off and defensive. It's what I'm seeing here with them wanting to take a break. This Two of Swords, where they need to make a decision, they just can't seem to make it. It's probably because they're internally conflicted. Right under this Ten of Swords, we have the Star, which is the card that's in your energy in the recent past. Under that, we have an Eight of Cups, detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away from this connection, going down a new path, going off in search of your own emotional happiness, your own emotional fulfillment. This person's walking away from 8 full cups of love, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cup. Three of Swords underneath that, heartbreak and sadness from a third-party situation. Okay, what do we have? Now to clarify this Five of Wands, this internal conflict in the desires, it's like pulling yourselves in multiple different directions in your desires in terms of what it is you want. Like one minute you guys want it, the next minute you don't want it. To clarify that, we have the Lovers, we have the Moon, the Three of Cups, and we have Death. The Lovers card, this is a very strong love connection between the two of you. This is like divine counterparts. This is two people who are probably supposed to be together. It's like I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're soulmates. But it also represents needing to make some sort of a choice, which we've already seen in this Two of Swords. Next we have the Moon. This is fears, worries, anxiety. This is also representative of something being hidden in the dark, something that you guys don't know about, some secret being kept, a secret that one of you is keeping and the other one of you doesn't know about it. And we've also got this with this Two of Swords. You can see how prevalent the Moon is in this card, something hidden in the dark, a decision needing to be made. Either they don't have the information they need to make it, there's something they can't see, hidden in the dark, they can't see it. Internally conflicted. Next we have a Three of Cups. Now usually for me this means reconciliation energy, like being reunited and celebrating. However, this can sometimes represent a third-party situation simply because there are 3 cups of love present in this picture. Then we have Death. This is a transformation, usually a painful transformation. This is where something dies so that it can be reborn in a new, more beautiful way. This is like a painful transformation process taking place in this connection. This could be telling me that there's an internal conflict in the connection. There's some sort of transformation. The connection is, at this point in the past, was already, over with. It had already had an end put to it. That there's still a lot of love between the two of you. There's some fears, worries, and anxieties about getting back together. And there's some sort of transformation taking place. It could be that. It could be that your person doesn't have 2 people they're given to. This could be them wanting to balance this connection back out, them being willing to put the work in on that, them being willing to fight for what it is that they desire here, doing some healing, trying to heal this connection, trying to make a decision about this, but they can't make the decision probably because of an internal conflict. It could be either of those. This is a general reading, so you just have to take it however it resonates for you. That was the recent past. In the current energies of January 2021, Virgo, you have the King of Swords. Your person has the Three of Swords. And for the connection between the two of you, we have the Four of Cups. Now, the King of Swords is Gemini energy. This is a decision maker. This is someone who's very smart, very analytical, very logical, also very fair. Someone who's emotionally detached, though. They don't put a lot of emphasis on their emotions. In fact, they don't even consult their emotions when they're making their decisions. They're only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter. They don't care about the story behind what's going on or the feelings behind what's going on. They're just going to use the truth and the facts to make the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision available for everyone involved. So tell me more about this King of Swords for Virgo in January 2021, please. get one more. Okay, we'll take two more. Cool. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Now, the nine, you already have the Ten of Cups in the recent past. Now you've regressed back to the Nine of Cups, which is actually probably a good thing. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, just like the Star is. But this is also a card of you being emotionally happy, emotionally content in and of yourself. You're full of self-love. Your happiness doesn't come from some external source. It comes from within you. Your feeling of being loved doesn't come from some external source. It comes from inside you. So that's a good thing. Probably caused by that Five of Swords that we already saw here in the past. So some painful situation has happened, and it's pushed you into a spot where you're now choosing to get your happiness, your contentment, and your love from within yourself, not from outside of yourself. That's the best place to be. What most people don't realize, like they have this Ten of Cups as their goal, when really the Nine of Cups should be their goal. You're never going to make it to the Ten of Cups unless you're in the Nine of Cups first, and unless you're with someone who's also in the Nine of Cups. If they're in the Seven of Cups and you're in the Nine of Cups, the only way for them to get to the Nine is to siphon love and emotions out of your cups. And sure, they might move up to the Nine then, but you're going to move down to the Seven. So you're going to just be going up and down, back and forth, and you're never going to make it to the 10. The only way to get to the 10 is if you're both at the 9. Then your cups start to overflow, and that's how you fill that 10th cup up. So it's a good thing that you're there. Wow. To clarify this King of Swords for you, we have the King of Swords again, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Sun. Now, the King of Swords, again, smart, analytical, logical, fair person, makes decisions based on logic, based on truth and facts, not emotions, not story. Now we've also got this Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity being presented to you, some opportunity that has some stability behind it, the potential for abundance, prosperity. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. Now it's not the Ten of Pentacles yet. It's going to require work, time, effort to get there, but it has serious potential with it. Next, we have the Magician. This is a very balanced energy. This is someone who's a master manifester. Have all the tools, resources, abilities, smarts, everything you need in order to manifest whatever it is that your will desires. Now, if you notice on the card, he's got all four aces: the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So he can literally create whatever it is he wants for his life. And that's the energy that you're in. So that's telling me that you're actively manifesting something. You have an opportunity to actively manifest your own happiness here. We've got the Nine of Cups on the bottom. You getting your own happiness from inside yourself, not from some external source. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is Leo energy. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. Happiest card you can get. Now, in January 2020, Virgo, your person is in the Three of Swords energy. Heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third-party situation. Now, it doesn't always have to be a romantic third party. This is not a guarantee that your person has someone else or that you have someone else and one of you's cheating on the other one. It doesn't necessarily mean that at all. This third-party energy can be any energy that's not you, Virgo, that's not your person. Anything that we humans do enough of creates its own energy. Working too much. We see your person having work in their energy in the recent past. Working too much can become that third party. Nosy family members can be that third party. The coronavirus can be that third party. Anything that we do too much of, like watching too much television, playing too many video games, drinking too much, smoking too much, anything like that can be this third party energy. So tell me more about this Three of Swords for Virgo's person for January 2021, please. I got one flip over here. Why is this Three of Swords here for Virgo's person, please? Let's get one more on this Three of Swords. Okay, we'll take two more. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups again. That's a good thing. Now you're both showing this Nine of Cups energy. That's the only way you guys are going to get back to this Ten of Cups that is showing up in your past energy. getting their happiness, their emotional fulfillment from inside themselves, not some external source. Getting their love from inside themselves. Right under that, though, we have a Two of Cups. This is a love connection between two people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected. But it's a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make some sort of choice. And we've already seen that with your person here in the past. There's some sort of heavy burden that they're carrying here about some painful situation. Could have been a fight that you guys had, some sort of bickering and arguing, some sort of a conflict that you guys had in the past. I think that's what put you in hermit mode. It's caused some fears, worries, anxieties about this, thinking about it over and over again to the point that your person is stressed out. Looks like that cycle is about to come to an end and a new cycle is going to start where things get balanced out. So I'm feeling less and less third-party energy, as in a third-party romantic connection, and I'm feeling third-party energy in a different way now. So that's a good sign. Okay, so to clarify this 3 of Swords, this heartbreak and sadness for your person in January 2021, we have the 4 of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, and we have the Devil. So there's 4 of Wands. I'm seeing a little bit of Leo energy out here now. There's Aries. I'm seeing quite a bit of fire, honestly. Excuse me. I got 7 of Wands, that's Leo. I got the Sun, that's Leo. Now I've got the King of Wands, that can be Leo or Sagittarius. We have Aries energy here, we've got Aries energy here. Got Pisces out here, I've got Aquarius out here. I've got Gemini out here. Scorpio. I mean, you could literally be dealing with any sign, I guess. This is Gemini again. This is a general reading. It's really hard to pin it down. So this 4 of Wands, 4s are about stability. This is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between you. Your person has some sort of heartbreak and sadness about this stability. I feel like this level of stability is wish fulfillment for them. That's how they view being able to have this connection. There's some burden associated with that. Next we have the Knight of Swords here. This is the fastest knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, speaking the truth, rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. And we have the King of Wands. Again, this could be Sagittarius or Leo energy. This is someone who has a bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy. Someone who's very charming, very charismatic. People actually like to follow the King of Wands. He's very good at getting what he wants. Now, he knows exactly what he wants. He goes after what he wants. He doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't give up. He doesn't let roadblocks and obstacles get in his way. It's very rare that the King of Wands doesn't get what he wants. Then we have this Devil energy. This is Capricorn energy. This is usually a very heavy, toxic type energy. This is like addictions, or this is obsessions. Now we're clarifying a 3 of Swords, heartbreak and sadness from a third energy here. This could very well be that third energy. There could be some sort of addiction that's going on with your person, some sort of obsession they're having. This can also represent in a love reading that this connection between the two of you, at least from your person's point of view, is something that they feel trapped by, something that they can't escape from. Like this is a really heavy-duty attraction, like to the point where they feel like they can't get away from it. Yeah, something heavy about this. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Now, for the connection between the two of you in January 2020, we have a 4 of Cups. Now, this is either emotional discontentment, as in like not being fully happy with what you've got here, so much so to the point that you're thinking, both of you are thinking about this other thing that might bring you more happiness, more emotional fulfillment than what you currently have together here. This can also represent that a love offer is already on the table between the two of you. It just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just been left hanging here in the air. So let's clarify this 4 of Cups for the connection between Virgo and their person, okay? get 2 more on this 4 of Cups, please. Why is this 4 of Cups here? Okay, we're going to take more than a couple more. 2 of Cups, a love connection between the two of you. This is telling me that there is a love offer on the table. You guys have a lot of love for each other. There is a connection between the two of you. There's some decision that needs made about that connection. The decision that needs made is either accept this offer or reject this offer. That hasn't happened yet. There's a lot of fear, worry, and anxiety about that. Thinking about it to the point that you're both stressing out about it. But it looks like that cycle is coming to an end and a new cycle is going to begin. A cycle where there's balance here, where things are fair and just, where like the sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance. The root of the word decide, like the Latin word that comes from, literally means to cut off, as in to cut off the other options. The sword is used to cut off things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. This is telling me that a decision is going to be made and there's going to be a leap of faith taken here that leads to wish fulfillment, that leads to this 9 of Cups. This is the 3rd time we've seen this 9 of Cups in the current energy here. Looking good. Try and put these out in the order that they came in. Yep. To clarify this 4 of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Hermit again. We have the Hierophant, the 9 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. We've got quite a bit more fire coming out here. We have Virgo energy, Taurus energy, some more Earth sign energy, and a little bit more fire here. So this Page of Pentacles, the pages are messengers. So this is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. We already saw this Ace of Pentacles in your energy currently. Well, he's carrying she is carrying the Ace of Pentacles. So this is some opportunity, the beginning stages of that, or this is news and messages about an opportunity. This can also represent planning for the future. Next, we've got the Hermit here, which is Virgo energy. Again, this is about taking some time, like to isolate yourself, to go internal, to do some soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to figure out what to do moving forward here. Hierophant next, Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. This is about taking things to the next level. So you're doing some serious contemplating, planning for the future about whether or not to take this to the next level. Both of you guys are. There's still this decision needing to be made about this love connection, this love offer that's on the table. Next we have the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is a card of being walled off and defensive, but it's also a card of healing. This is the wounded warrior. He's built this wall around himself because he's been hurt, and he's trying to heal. He's built the wall in an attempt to stop himself from being hurt anymore so that he can heal, so he can get his energy right to move forward into the next step in his journey. And we have the Page of Wands. This is news and messages of passion and desire. This is an energy of taking the first step down a new path towards something that you have a lot of passion and desire for. So getting his energy right so he can take the next step in his journey. Here is that next step, that first step down a new path, which looks like a path toward this connection, towards a new level of commitment here, towards planning for the future. So I'm looking at this like there is a love offer on the table, hasn't been accepted or rejected as of January 2021, but it's looking like that is going to happen. That's what your person wants. Your person is showing signs of moving rapidly in that direction, almost being obsessed about that. You're showing signs of making a decision here, having some opportunity to manifest your own happiness. So, looking good. Now, when we get into the immediate future coming up, Virgo, you have the Page of Pentacles again. So that's twice we've seen that. Your person has the Ace of Swords, and the connection between you is the World. So this is looking okay. Page of Pentacles, again, news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. Again, carrying that Ace of Pentacles that's already in your energy. This can be planning for the future. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles for Virgo in the immediate future, please. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? I want to flip over. Okay, tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Okay, we'll take it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups again. A love connection between the two of you. I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but this also represents needing to make a choice. Planning for the future, making some sort of a choice about this love connection. Five of Swords, we still have a conflict here. We still have what appears to be either negative thoughts on your part or some sort of bickering and arguing, some sort of a painful situation still. Okay. This is why there still needs to be a choice made about this, why there's still some planning involved here. We have two fives. Fives are conflict. Bickering and arguing, some sort of fighting conflict here, painful situation. And we have sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on these three cups that have been spilled. The love, the emotions that have been spilled out, the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. You still have these two cups behind you. These two cups. This is a card that's telling me your focus isn't in the right place. You're focused on what you don't have. You're focused on what you've lost in the past. You're focused on the past. And therefore you're feeling what you felt in the past. You're feeling the pain and the sorrow and the sadness of what happened in the past. And that's causing you to miss out on this opportunity, on what you have to be grateful for, on this thing that's right there. If you would just lift your head up and look at it, you would see that this is a love connection. That's what it's telling me. And that's a heavy burden to you. Now this is a 10, and in tarot 10s are completion. So this is the ending of a heavy burden. This, at some point in the future, you're getting to a spot where you can lay this heavy burden down. And things can get balanced back out, and the right, fair, just thing can happen. Yeah, a leap of faith can be taken to your own happiness, your own emotional fulfillment, your wish fulfillment. Yeah, then we've got the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. So that's all looking pretty good. Now, to clarify this Page of Pentacles for you in the immediate future, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Wands. We already saw that Five of Wands. I think we've seen the Queen of Swords at one point. She who knows the truth. This is about speaking the truth. It's also about cutting off the things and the people that don't serve you. That this painful situation, this sadness and remorse about the past, focusing on the past, focusing on what you don't have, that's a heavy burden. None of that serves you. So this is telling me that you should cut that off. When you cut that off, you're going to be able to take actions toward love and emotions. This is a love offer coming in. This is a love offer that you're making, one of the two, but this is actions toward love and emotions. Now we've got the Queen of Wands out here. Your person has the King of Wands in their energy. Now we've got counterparts on the table. These are two cards that are supposed to be together. Represents two people who are supposed to be together. We've already seen that with the Lovers. We've already seen that with this Star energy. This can represent that you believe your person is a gift to you from the universe, that your person is the one for you. Yes. Again, this is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. Someone who's very intuitive, who's very sexy, very vivacious. Someone who knows exactly what she wants, and she goes after it with bold, passionate, fiery determination. It's also very rare that the Queen of Wands doesn't get exactly what she wants. And then we've got this Five of Wands here. Again, an internal conflict, a conflict in your desires and what it is that you want. You're having like this internal tug of war with yourself about what you want. It's clear that you have a lot of passion and desire for your person. It's clear that you're trying to plan for the future, that you want this connection back. I think that these energies right here, all of them are fives. This is what's getting in your way. That's what needs cut off. This rope needs severed. This internal conflict needs severed if you want this to move forward. Now, in your person's energy for the immediate future, they have the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory, the sword of truth, the sword of clarity. This can be the sword you would use to sever a relationship, a sword you would use to sever something that's not in balance. It's the sword that this Queen of Swords is wielding. It's the sword that this King of Swords is wielding. Oh, I just realized that. We got the King and the Queen of Swords out here. Again, counterparts. Now, I view these as much stronger counterparts. Any of the other suits, not swords, I view as more counterparts. When I view these, yes, they can be counterparts, can be a power couple, but a lot of times for me as a reader, this represents two people who used to be together, who aren't currently together anymore. Your person is getting some clarity on this, though. This is also a sword for making decisions with. Like, he's a decision maker. She is a decision maker. We've seen the Justice card already about making decisions to balance things out, severing things that aren't in balance. This is how you make those decisions. You cut something off. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords for Virgo's person in the immediate future, please. Why is this Ace of Swords here for Virgo's person? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Love connection between the two of you. Making a decision about this love connection. This also represents a decision needing to be made about the connection. Nine of Cups again. Wish fulfillment. Taking a leap of faith here. There's that Justice card I was talking about. There's the Ace of Swords that I'm telling you about right here in the center of this card. Something being severed so that balance can be restored and that this heavy burden can be laid down. This heavy burden about this conflict that happened in the past. The sadness and remorse about that is also showing up in your person's energy. So whatever it was that happened, you have sadness and remorse about it, probably because it happened to you. They have sadness and remorse about it, probably because they're the ones that did it. They feel guilt about doing that, whatever that situation was. So to clarify this Ace of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, Temperance. Now this Ten of Swords, painful ending, a swift ending, an ending to something here. We see stagnation happening, we see heartbreak and sadness, we see internal conflict, we see all this, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, all this heartbreak and sadness, guilt and remorse and all that good stuff. I'm hoping this is an ending to that. Now, like I said, this can be the sword you would use to sever a relationship. I'm not really feeling that, though. I'm feeling like this is the ending to something. It's not this relationship. It's probably all that stuff that's getting in the way. That's being brought to an end. We have the Queen of Cups next. This is Cancer energy. This could be how your person is viewing you. Either way, this signifies that they have a lot of love and emotions for you. This is someone who wants to express their emotions, express their love, give their love to someone. They're either viewing you in this light, or this is how they feel about you. Then we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is a card of patience. This is a card of like assimilating changes, blending things together little bits at a time, not being in a big rush with it, being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture before they come back in and make some more blending together and make some fine-tuning adjustments here. This is also a card of reconciliation. This angel, this divine being here, is blending things together. In the standard Rider-Waite tarot deck like this one, this angel is mixing together 2 cups of water. Cups represent love and emotions. The water in those cups is the love and the emotions. And in that card, the water has been separated into 2 different cups. And she's recombining that water back together. She's reblending it back together, reconciling the situation. So a lot of times this can represent reconciliation energy. Some decision being made to end something, having all this love and emotions for you, wanting to reconcile, wanting this connection back because it's wish fulfillment, wanting to take the leap of faith in that and balance that back out. For the energy of the connection between you guys in the immediate future, we have the World, the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Tell me about the World card here for this connection in the immediate future, please. Tell me more about the World, please. Why is the World here for this connection? Why is the World here for the connection between Virgo and their romantic person of interest in the immediate future, please? Okay, I can dig that. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice again. So, more Libra energy. The ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle where things become balanced again, where the right, fair, just thing happens. And this love connection gets brought back together. And wish fulfillment occurs. This is all good stuff here. Okay, let's see. Wow. To clarify this World card for your connection, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the overall energy of the reading. The Fool, the King of Cups, whoa hey, and the Ten of Pentacles. Couldn't really get a whole lot better than this. The cycle that's coming to an end is this being single. Like, that's the overall energy of the reading. Being single, abundant and prosperous in and of yourselves, that's coming to an end. Because a leap of faith is being taken here in this connection. The new cycle that's starting is a cycle of balance in this connection where there's wish fulfillment here. There is still a lot of love in this connection between the two of you. And now again, for the third time, we have counterparts, power couple. We've got the Lovers, the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Wands. Now the most important King and Queen you could get, the King and Queen of Cups. This is two cards that represent love and emotions. Two cards that are supposed to be together, two people that are supposed to be together. This is a power couple here. Definitely power couple. This, a lot of love and emotions in this connection. We've got the King, the Queen, and the Knight of Cups all out here on the table. The Lovers, I've seen that Two of Cups so many times I've lost track. I've got the Ten of Cups out here. I know I've seen the Nine of Cups several times. A lot of love and emotions in this connection. And we're finishing off with the Ten of Pentacles. So we're going from the Nine of Pentacles, which is you guys, and we have that out here twice. So you guys are both single, abundant, prosperous in your own right. You have your material, physical world in order. You have your physical 3D realities in order. This Ten of Pentacles is two people who are in this Nine of Pentacles energy combining together to form the Ten of Pentacles. This is the combining together of two people, two families, their assets and resources to make something even more stable, more abundant, and more prosperous. This is, combined with this Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, this is everyone's goal in life. Having this happy love connection where you're both individually full of self-love, full of happiness in and of yourselves, combining that together so that it all overflows to fill this 10th cup, the happy fairy tale ending. Now we've got the happy home life, the happy material, physical, 3D reality type life here, stability, abundance, prosperity on a massive scale, building a legacy together. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Virgo love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.